The only watch I still regret selling from time to time. After this photo at my local AD, I knew this was going to be my first AD Fresh luxury watch purchase. Of course, I'll give a ratings review at the end of the video, so hang on, let's go! Alright, I'm Cohan and I owned the Aqua Terra for a year or so. Aqua being another word for water and Terra being another word for earth. It started there. I love the name and it fits a timepiece perfectly. That all-round the look, that crazy good look, that robust movement and that sexy 150 meter water resistance. As a watch guy, you know, it's hot. I'll put the dimensions on the screen for you guys. I like to put them out early because if you're like me, you like to know. Dimensions are important. To get it out of the way, if you're a Rolex sucker, this is the best Datejust or Oyster Perpetual alternative. But I hope you're open-minded and able to see a watch for what it is, because this is pure quality. And not talked about enough. I mean, no other watch in Omega's catalogue resembles their history better in design. This is my 1970 Seamaster next to its future self. It's the best do anything, go anywhere watch, hands down. Because guys, repeat after me, divers are not dress watches. I got a feeling. There is a reason I miss this watch. It was my first luxury watch, and I sold it because I got bit by the flipping bug. Had to scratch that itch buying several Tudors and micro brands. Stupid past me. Omega is a bit weird for the time being. I get an inflation vibe when scrolling their homepage, and I love Omega. But they keep doing remixes of current models all the time. We've been waiting a year for the new 38 colorways. Why, Omega? They look cool, but this is still cooler. Better bracelet, the new one is more president-ish, not flat, and more personality through the teak dial which originates from the teak floor of yachts or sailboats. Also, the new iteration is all polished. At least this one has some brushed parts. My AD told me that they are keeping both virgins, so no hurry for now. But you never know. The bracelet looks and feels great. There's no micro adjust, which is a bummer, but I found a perfect fit for me because they have half links. The flat link bracelet is stunning. It feels soft to stroke and doesn't make a sound when you rattle it. Top quality sign. In addition to the bracelet, you have the option of leather and rubber. I asked if I could get a good deal, and I did. They threw in the rubber strap as part of the deal. The rubber strap is second to none in quality, and looks fresh with that end link. But I have to mention that it can get a bit bulky by the clasp because of that hidden strap solution. By the way, the footage is by me and my friend Ronnie, who currently owns the watch. Oslo Orology. Follow both him and me on Instagram. The case has brushed sides and the iconic Omega swirled lugs. Personally, I prefer polished sides as the case sides are the least scratch prone, but I love the lugs. They give the watch an X factor and make the watch more compact. Long watches are turn-offs. It wears great on the wrist, compact and nice. On my 16.5cm wrist if you need to know. It is somewhat tall, but doesn't really show because of how the case and caseback is constructed. Omega described the dial as silver, but it's quite subtle and most often looks white, but in certain lighting you can see the silver shining. The dial in itself is top notch. The finish on the applied indexes and logo is beautiful and plays with the light. the teak dial looks splendid, but at the same time mysterious. If you look at the watch from a low angle, you only see a few thick lines, while you see plenty more when looking at the timepiece from above as a normal person. The attention to detail in this design is superb. The machine. The 8800 movement is crazy good. Thank you, Mr. Daniels. Have a look at coaxial movement videos on YouTube. After you finish this, of course. It's mouth-watering stuff for watch nerds. It can withstand 15,000 Gauss. A lot. Coaxial escapement for better and less service intervals and part swapping. Metis certification, which is Omega's way of going beyond the standard COSC certification. Long story short, it's an extra test of your watch, an 8-step test. You can read the results when you register your watch at Omega's home site. Fun stuff, Omega. I hope you enjoyed the look of that display case back, because Omega made an effort. I appreciate that. Let's finish off with my reviewers column. 1. Legibility. 9 out of 10. Black on white. Nothing more legible than that, but the lume plots are a tad small. 2. Value for money. 9 out of 10. Depends on how you see it. Compared to other luxury watches, it's a 10. Compared to Tudor, it's an 8. I mean, it's better than a Tudor, but a Tudor is cheaper. 3. Versatility and functionality. 10 out of 10. Make a comment if you can mention a more versatile watch. 4. Design. 9 out of 10. The watch looks great. I would have preferred less polished parts, but then again, I just received and made a Datejust video. 5. Feeling of quality. 9 out of 10. Honestly, and I don't know why, but I feel more quality in my Datejust. Maybe it's the attention to micro adjustments, but I don't think you could disagree on a 9. It's obviously on top of my list if you've seen my other reviews. Hats off, Aqua Terra. You're great. Total 9.2. In company with the best movies on IMDb. The Godfather Aqua Terra, The Aqua Terra Redemption. Catch you in the next one, watch fam.